Terry Leather, a former minor offender who has turned his life around, owns a struggling auto dealership and is threatened by two debt collectors. Terry's friend, photographer Kevin Swain's ex-girlfriend, former model Martine Love, offers him a chance to earn enough money to never be in debt again, a bank robbery in Baker Street, London. Swain, a pornographic actor Dave Schilling, a Cypriot mechanic named Bambos, and an elegant con man Major Guy Singer are among Leather's petty criminal friends. Leather and Love enter and inspect the vault while scouting the bank, while Schilling poses for photographs by Swain. Lou Vogel, a gangster who keeps records of his payoffs to police at Lloyd's Bank, comes across Schilling and Swain. To reach the underground bank vault, they rent a shop called El Isac 2 lots away from the bank and dig a tunnel beneath the chicken and fast food restaurant. Terry hires one of his garage workers, Eddie Burton, as a watchman with a walkie-talkie to sit on a roof and keep an eye on things. Martine, who was caught smuggling heroin into the UK and wanted to avoid jail, set them up for this job on behalf of MI5, which wants the contents of a specific safe deposit box, number 118. This box contains photos of a member of the British royal family that are both sensual and compromising. The photos in box belong to Michael X, a black militant gangster. He uses the photos to avoid trouble with the Metropolitan Police, and MI5 is tasked with keeping the photos out of circulation. The radio chatter catches the attention of a local amateur radio operator, who overhears the conversation and realizes a robbery is taking place. He calls the cops, who begin searching their 10-mile radius for concrete details to help them solve the robbery. Terry's team breaks into the vault and loots it, while Martine searches for the photo deposit box. Terry, who is suspicious, opens it with her and, upon seeing the photos, realizes Martine's hidden agenda. Many of the images show senior government figures, including a senior MP, in obscene poses inside a nearby S&M brothel. These are taken by the robbers along with cash and other valuables. In order to remain safe, Terry makes arrangements for alternative conveyance, fooling MI5 who was planning to intercept them. Guy and Bombas succeed in getting away with their share, and Terry confronts Martine about the pictures after she has explained the situation to him. When the robbery was detected, corrupt and honest police officers both launched investigations as MI5 continued their search. Lou Vogel, a member of organized crime who is concerned about the information in his ledger, which details the payments he gave to police but was taken during the robbery, has also joined the hunt for Terry's group. When he tells Michael X that the royal portraits have vanished, Michael X starts to have doubts about Gail Benson, a British spy who fancies his American counterpart and fellow Black Power activist Hakeem Jamal, and who has traveled to Trinidad with Jamal. Benson and Jamal are both Black Power militants. Vogel uses a sandblaster to torture Schilling in order to extract information since he recalls their prior interaction outside the bank before the crime. Vogel abducts the lookout, Eddie, at Terry's garage when Schilling breaks. Lord Drysdale, a prominent government official, decides to assist in clearing the robbers and securing their safe exit after being shown pictures of himself in the brothel managed by Sonia Byrne. The press is prohibited from reporting while MI5 issues a D-notice. Police simultaneously broadcast recordings of the walkie-talkie talks in the hopes that someone will be able to identify the voices. Terry's family hears these recordings playing on the radio. In order to force Vogel to return his ledger, his accomplice, crooked detective Gerald Pike, murders Dave and threatens to shoot Eddie. In London's Paddington Station, Vogel and Terry agree to meet. Guy and Bombas are killed by unidentified assailants at this time, and Michael X hires hitmen to kill Benson in Trinidad. Terry requests that Kev give the same directive to Detective Sergeant Roy Given, the officer in charge of the inquiry, citing information about dishonest cops working under Vogel's command. In exchange for Eddie's safe return, he offers Vogel the ledger and persuades him to travel to Paddington Station at the same time. Martine reconnects with her initial MI5 contact, Tim Everett, on a bridge overlooking the meeting while Terry heads to the rendezvous. When the mechanic and Vogel's crooked police arrive, they immediately spot the MI5 agents and flee. The MI5 deputy chief, together with Lord Mountbatten, gives Terry the passports he demanded in exchange for the princess pictures. Following that, Terry engages in a battle with Vogel and his thugs, including corrupt detective Nick Barton, and knocks them all out. When Detective Given, the investigating officer, arrives, he finds the robbers in custody. The MI5 officers there respond to his conversation by ordering the police to release the robbers. Before he, Kevin, and Eddie leave the scene, Terry passes the ledger to the policeman. Instead, Vogel and the crooked officers are taken into custody. Michael X's arrest in Trinidad and Tobago is personally oversaw by Everett, who also arranges for the exhumation of Benson's remains for reburial in Britain. In the climactic scenes, Terry and Martine say goodbye when Terry and his family are living a joyful and relaxed life off a beautiful beach aboard a modest motor yacht of their own. So what do you guys think about this story? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.